now is that Knights goes in to play the Phoenix
MIBR
instead of playing the controller, and there's no more stage. So to play around like the Kesnet on a Neon, the Demon One on a Chamber who gets first blood here, they should be ready for this still no matter what.
Prius, of course, missing the first kill, not the first time, not the last time.
Tear lately, and look how much he leads the charge here going in as we now watch from the defensive side. You can see him set up on pawn. Looks like they'll play retake anything towards elbow. Glyph, the shot caller here,
busy watching guys
holding the team
literally standing behind the smoke, by the way, Prius.
A touch to the site. They will try to take it here. Verno with a beautiful hit on Kesnet as he tries to break some crosshairs, and he gets his ankles broken. But they're still backing off. Envy's pushing forward still. All right, Knights. What can you do about this? One. They're not going to pick him. They give him another shoulder, and it's going to be Zek ducking under that shot just to repair the situation. But it seems broken already.
They're so separated now for the last two players of MIBR. It'll be difficult to retake as well from the position that you currently see out from Envy. First contact should be Demon One. He has the escape out of jail with the TP.
Could be bad now.
Oh, never mind. TP's gone.
Cuffed and held. That's one. Glyph playing the timing, and he plays his life too. Doesn't even fully show to give
someone's
got
to swing there on MIBR.
That was such a calm round by Envy after Demon One's kill. They
to one guy like this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start expecting this from Envy, as putting Demon One back onto this chamber will probably have a lot of these walk contacts over on these A lines. You're not gonna be as pressing and as confident for the side of MIBR to take some early space
Prius
here on
actually good at spectating while we troll him.
So many
it's a bit of both.
Big openings.
If he locks in, he's pretty good.
One to pop off.
The problem is he rarely locks in.
Seems as though MIBR
he's got way too much drop security, so he just relaxes all the time.
Nobody was watching towards that gate. So an eco round though, we talked
about
being
trying to flame
pressing.
him so much, man.
They're looking to fight towards this B main.
Trying to get him to lock in.
Orb. Oh my God, nobody can see a thing right now as we spam a little bit. Vision comes back and Envy comes out on top. They've only lost one here, and they just go for the flash and the follow-up play to clean the rest of MIBR up.
They lose two guns
round for Envy.
Ends up being a good read for Envy too.
White Clasher with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 15 mums. Thank you so much.
For Zekin to pick that up. As soon as
Zekin, no, he just went for the orb, man. He didn't care.
That's the freebie for Envy to go for flash with the haunt.
Yeah.
Gets so much value as well. With Prowlers, no way that MIBR could actually have so many players to take control of that B main. And speaking of which, Envy will try that again this time with a little bit less bodies. There's Demon One that's going to try to find for an early pick on the A line. Potentially. Now he's going to go back to middle. But it stands still that Envy wants to control the B main to start maybe break that util on that side.
Set him up, Phoenix get orb. Camera spots 4 over towards B, so they don't know about the chamber, top mid.
They don't actually commit on that. Demon One
there you go, flame a little bit, he locks in.
Second kill. Verno is able to trade it out, but his movement's so fast. Demon One is opening the map for Envy, and they walk in. This is just like the pistol round,
I'm so sure the camera's still 4.
MIBR are still in a good spot, though. They're clearing mid. They're pushing out towards the A line.
I guess it was a while ago.
Let Envy go for the plant. Wait up here for the rotate of Mazzino to happen. He has that paranoia. They're going to need that for the retake.
And MIBR does have that weaponry to get in, splitting it 2 and 2 now as they're Market and Boba.
They close the door, but they break the door, and now we've got a perfect timing for Glyph. There is a trip,
he had
but
a big kill from this point
he's going to get a kill before it.
Oh, he's going to wait it out, too. He didn't even have to shoot the trip. Mazzino takes him down quickly, and this is going to have to be MIBR getting in. A nice spam from Mazzino as he's distracting now from the Market side, and the rest of MIBR coming out of the woodwork, but it's Rossi, and almost a repeat situation. But the defuse goes now towards MIBR as
big round, whoever wins.
Yeah, great push from Demon One to start.
Should be an eco after.
Great late lurk from a second wave into the Market to take down Tex. Never expected that to happen, especially when he's got a trip going on. So you talk about the damage on the bonus round for Envy. Beautiful in the end. That was Glyph that moved across here.
Start game slow, okay.
So you remember watching the video before we got into this game, how Demon One was praising Glyph
really
on how
weird
he
with the Prime. Thank you so much, bro.
He
Appreciate you doing that.
very well. He could find his own timings as well. Now I have to come down to that responsibility.
Outlaw and Demon One, you can one-shot 3 of them.
The board to call out a
got Omen ult, the one away from a Phoenix ult.
Remember the last time these two teams faced off against each other on this map, this was actually a 10-2
looks like every round we trade
on the
orbs.
defense. It was activated by great pressure from Aspas and Zekin.
Same strat. Demon One taking a bit of a different route on this one to see if he gets peaked in the situation. And that strat is for Envy now to, again, walk into B as much as possible. Quite a bit of noise on this one, though.
If he can get in this corner,
he can finalize that utility to make sure they're safe inside. Run it back is actually going to push. What a flash from Knights. He takes things into his own hands. And now it's going to be the follow-up, but Zekin's more than ready. As well as Verno to even up the numbers now. Actually,
it wasn't
Verno
really like a follow-up.
Has a little bit of health to his
spacing
name,
was
so
pretty
he's
bad on this
round as MIBR is up 1.
2 flashes to retake this side too, so MIBR focusing on Boba.
Trade quick on both sides
there.
No. That's going to be
God, what happened
going
here?
down to Hot Hands, and they have to get back to safety here. Glyph and Knights trying to set up a bit of a trade.
They got
Trying
no
to anchor
idea.
each other as much as possible and source out the person, but they're being loud. They're stampeding around the site, and this may cause a problem for them because now they can be sourced out. It's up to Zekin to come around the corner to win it, but it's Knights.
Good comms on whoever did the damage on Zekin there.
The guy on the block comes up big with a 4K for Envy.
Lights out for MIBR with Knights as player. 4K in the round.
Get close to
great
another ult on this.
Great scaling from Envy as well.
The
way that they execute towards the B site is very similar to how even MIBR does it on the attack. Put the blaze wall on the right side, get the smoke on the left at the staircase, and just go for that first step right in front of this area right here to get the plant down. Then they use to run it back.
That's incredible.
They push towards the market instead of fighting towards
Bro,
Boba.
as he droned also, so no matter what, it would have cancelled the drone.
They have their own little Mario impersonation versus
That's
MIBR.
mad.
And they're feeling the vibes for sure here with the 3-1
Dude, on a round
line.
that forces you to eco as well is insane.
Big orb fights over this B main here and just the jockey for position. Knights would love to get another one. Zekin, possibility to use one if this actually engaged. And Demon One again is just taking so much space for free every round. Already pushed up. Kesnet has to be careful, but they have a lot of comms on this, so Demon One feels a little safer to take an angle as the team moves over towards A.
Demon One
and they can move this freely just thanks to what they were hearing from the A side. You heard so much util on the B side. You had Rossi on the top of the boxes at the beginning of the round. Saw 0 pressure, so everything was for Demon One.
I'm impressed at his awareness here.
Dude,
I wonder if there was any comms as they were leaving that it might have happened.
Spikes planted in sight.
He was like instantly on top of it as soon as there could have been a timing.
Take this gate space and push over. It's mostly Knights.
Shake Cry with the prime percent, 25
looking
months.
to get a few more. Finds a fight with Verno. He'll back off so he doesn't take too much damage. But yeah, they have an answer to pretty much everything here, and they're moving around the map very seamless.
It looked like he didn't, but
that is Envy. Now it's up to MIBR.
Right.
Maybe a kill pushes them forward.
He was like instantly on top of it in terms of the exact timing.
Try to actually get out of the situation. Mazzino finds a weapon to pick up there. Oh my God, Mazzino! He swings. The double take is enough time for Rossi to reposition. Almost the ace coming in from MIBR to get the engines flowing. But Envy still gets that round.
And I was going to this game looking to praise MIBR too, as the reason why they picked this map was how good they've been just defaulting, manipulating the map on the attack side. But right now, Envy's doing the exact same thing too. We talked about the amount of noise they're making on that B line for MIBR to try to control the orb. You have Rossi on top of the boxes.
Bro, the aimbot I just hit was crazy.
And when they move around the map, that's how Demon One knows that there's going to be a triple flank, because they've already cleared everything else in the first place. But we'll hold that thought. There's a drop play from MIBR to crush down towards the middle.
Right into tiles. Aspas is trying to make this work. And
imagine he doesn't get killed by the server.
Verno can't find anything with the Hunter's Fury up the gut, up the center of mid, but Tex does answer.
He was low HP, popped the ult Tex next to him. Not actually worth on that. They do get sight though. Dude, I was wondering how's he surviving for so long. I didn't realize he popped the ult into animation.
And be in the site again. A story we continue to repeat here as we start the series off, and Demon One drops the run.
It's so fast right now. It's pretty sick.
They're pushing. Again, they're always pushing, and Verno answers this time. MIBR is getting smarter to the fact that Envy continues to aggress. And now they're only left with two.
No molly.
Rossi
Verno's fine to
drone
on
work
this.
wonders here, and I don't think this one's going to be the one they wish for. One shot from Demon One, and his location's given up. Can he do it? He cannot. Just over the head of Mazzino with a haircut, and the defuse comes through. MIBR weather the storm again and find a second round.
Yeah, so far it's not too bad for MIBR in these retakes over on the B site. Even the one that they lost
already pretty
from
good.
That
I mean,
from
it's
Knights,
a good start.
What they do very well is making sure that they eliminate the threats of late lurks on middle.
I mean, nice to just running around.
Once they clear that out, they could decide how they could pinch.
Here.
Would it be sending a big flank or going back towards market, but then focusing on Boba? And the ones that are on Boba are just going to wait it out as the other ones clear it out. So Envy just kind of walked into the crosshairs.
Big round.
If it wasn't for that clutch from Knights before, this probably could have been a 3-3 already, but you know this is going to be a high-octane matchup with a lot of firepower across the board from these 10 players, and those miracles will definitely happen.
Oh, the Haunt calls the push strat. I'm not sure they got more info out of it than just one person shot it. But we're seeing something different here from MIBR to try and stop this Envy aggression.
MIBR is just sliding out open as well, which is fine. You have this line looking down here from Ospas to make sure where Kesnet is currently walking up for the contact. Potentially here could score for this first blood. But Envy has a sixth sense towards this. They know the pressure's coming in towards the A side as well. So they have no choice to put the funnel into the op. But it misses.
And there's the op on both sides too from those world champions, Demon 1 and Ospas. Let's see who can get first blood on this and make an impact down the round. Demon 1 has had the upper hand in that so far, as we see Ospas now trying to move back towards mid to see if he can source anything. But
what's the Phoenix meant to do
too much to the lines. Rossi ready with the paranoia. Envy again doing the slow walk up until something needs
Demon 1
to
might
happen.
get the pick.
And it is Demon 1 to find the first blood again, that big opening we talked about before. He continues to find, and it's going to be the slide in, catching second with util out. And that's a util out catch again. Verno's going to get another double kill.
He got so much on this big 2v2.
Comes up for him, actually. Huge plays
from
him
spawn.
Now that he has switched those roles.
Just talked about hero plays here, but they do want to move forward for Envy in the post plant, trying to be proactive with the Prowler. And this is where Ospas could actually wrap around.
Just go around the corner.
He's got the timing. He sees the ankle. That's just enough. And now Knights is forced forward. He did it before, but Tex is going to shut him down this time.
Too obvious on this one. The Prowler went out, but they wanted to fight here.
One. And it comes down to two members again. These are some bloody rounds, man. Silly. But
default reviews with the tier 1. Appreciate the 2 months.
I just love as well the identity that we have from Envy so far.
Like the double bait for him, though. They didn't expect him there.
Fit into a mold where
he pretty much got 2 freebies.
This was also talked about from Glyph as well. Just let's play to our strengths. Just let Demon 1 play the attack side off, or the lurks that he wants to play. Just do his own thing. And the rest of the team can always follow up for these fights. And look how he scores that first blood into the elbow. But again, it comes down to trying to hold the post
Thank you so much.
MIBR.
Appreciate you doing that, man.
They're not
Thanks
as quick to flood back into these fights in these diffuse scenarios. So Envy might have potential
How'd you see that, Des? I didn't even see this. Let's go, man. Thanks so much for doing that.
The post plants turtle up a little bit more and run that clock down off that spike.
It has been pretty reliant here for Envy off of Demon 1 getting that first kill.
My eyes are down.
What can the
down
team
to
do
Nico.
without that here?
Double
bandit,
one sheriff,
so
obviously chamber bones.
They're
so far away from the ult cycle again.
MIBR
can kind of stabilize a little bit, get their money good.
Space to allow Knights to farm up some orbs. That's a huge win con as well for Envy.
There's a discount on doing it. Dude, I don't even know how to do it, Des. I'll have to look at one point.
In the camp of Envy. A lot of teams are trying to adopt
Summer
that,
Blues with the Prime. Appreciate the 19 months. Thanks so much.
For Sentinels, and Phoenix seems to be a very nice agent to utilize here as a big win con.
Paranoia ready.
I want to get a kill off the trip.
Living that nightmare for a moment here. A second controls Boba. He's not serving anybody today, but Tex actually serves one up as Kesnet tries to slide out of market. He has not had a good time trying to be the opening force for the squad. The follow-up just has not been there for Envy. And now Rossi with the bandit trying to steal the lunch money, but MIBR
maybe if they came up with a better plan. If Knights actually goes back aside and flashes that,
they could get some coming online. 4-4 as we're all evened up now.
Yeah, they've fully stabilized. They're going to get all their ults as well.
Very nice anti-eco for the side of MIBR to build up a little bit of that momentum, the confidence moving forward. As I mentioned before here, Envy has some great defaulting across the map. And MIBR, despite losing a couple of these first bloods and against them, they still have that confidence to be able to replay these retakes as a team. This is the next test coming up right now.
Why do you sleep with all the different regions?
Nice is that the charge pushing forward is Envy towards the A site.
Hunter Fury comes out right away. Envy still trying to push forward here and make it a ruckus. Just make that problem. Let's hear what it sounds like in the comments for Envy.
Hey, what happened back aside there, dude? I was looking at it and I was like, that's his teammate, right? Dude, look at this damage.
I seized.
I'm stuck. I need to go back.
One lane, guys. One lane. I'm just talking, guys. Off me.
Guys, can we fight lane? Can we fight lane? Can we fight lane?
I can't fight lane. I cannot fight lane.
They have an op CT.
We're good like this, guys. They have no smokes.
Don't be exposed to CT. They have op.
Guys, let them come out. I can see the cross right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing.
I have a smoke at 3. I'm gonna smoke right now, guys. Wait.
Yo, they have no smokes, guys. We can play time.
There's nothing land. There's a
Hold the smoke. Hold the smoke.
Time now.
Yeah, it's done.
You're gonna save.
You meant when? After first America's game.
Save our guns, boys. No, we can't. We have to fight them.
No, you don't.
Know what I'm saying?
One more city.
One more, guys. Don't let him save up. That's not boys.
Nice, good call, guys.
Yeah,
nice push in by Envy as well.
Nice.
You see the difference. Post plan, they sit a
Coming
little
up with
bit more
plans.
towards that
Comms are
site.
pretty clean.
Waited here for MIBR to really encroach into them, and once they started
Main
getting a
fin.
right crossfire set up, no chance here for Envy to cycle through everything that they were
Might not have
throwing on their
smoked
side on
yet.
the defense.
Couple of
was getting
repeats, but
fully
it's okay.
denied by just nice little positioning, jiggle back and forwards. And the most important thing, just as you heard in the comms here, no ops.
The one person sitting on side is the Omen, probably the most important for
so
the
they won't have
retake.
enough to carry over into
A
this
good
round.
timeout. He's got to leave sight
You
here.
might have it for Aspas, but you can see
They
here
got to
that
play different positions
he's
so that he
going
can
for a
actually like
rifle.
play to
So
leave the
that
site.
might be the conversation now as the first timeout comes through from MIBR to discuss to see if it's going to be needed here to bring that operator out. But this is a matchup of the times right now for these two teams to see who qualifies forward. If you think about that stage 1 matchup, look at that. The fastest matchup that we probably had in the Americas in that stage 1, going to that stage 2.
Going into stage 2, and then they say, no, we'll try.
When we get on defense, they should be right. They should be able to set up the chamber over towards A a lot.
Teams have somehow found a way in the first one with a different squad for Envy, albeit.
What do you think about the Envy comms?
Obliterate each other when they play, and now we've got.
It's not great, but it's not awful. It's like somewhere in the middle.
What a team wishes
It's
the
fine.
perfect time.
They commed all the right things. It's just the fact that they repeat. But
and MIBR, a team that's
tried
to create that international team.
They're definitely taking each other seriously at this point too, because MIBR that stage 1.
They wanted to make a plan.
Playing with a Reyna
That's the
and a
main
Flow
thing.
on Bind, for example, to get that.
They wanted to make a plan.
Also,
Rusted into
MIBR
control,
came back
so we
with
don't need a
vengeance
plan. They got
on
no
that second
smokes.
stage to put
He maybe
Kesnet
mentioned
at
they
a
didn't have smokes 4
-22
times, but
differential
he's
in
still
the
like
series, just shutting him down.
the original thing is
And so far,
right.
he hasn't
They're
had
kind of
the
fine.
opportunity to shine yet here in the camp of Kesnet.
No
or
smokes,
Envy,
can't retake,
but
can't smoke
at least
offside.
the rest
They're
of
all
their crew,
good.
when it comes down to the openers, the space that's being taken now by Knights and Demon One has been amazing so far. But now we'll see the value of the timeout coming back out here. No more operator still in the hands of Aspas. MIBR are just looking to rifle it up.
Knights is online, ready to run it in with the run it back. Flash is going through. Tex already starting it off again. He continues to play strong.
What
from
a tether,
market,
by the way.
and he finally gets shut down there at the end of the run it back. Still going into the fight, Rossi. Great positioning
Dude,
forward.
the
They are
Yuto's
just
nice
cutting
in
down
this round.
MIBRs. They're trying to take quick peeks into the site for info, but actually losing their retake capability altogether.
Tried to go for the hero play with the run it back, got denied right away. If they don't get an instant pick for MIBR, this is probably going to have to be another one of those save scenarios. And even if you have enough money to go for the next round, it's mostly important here to save these rifles and util. And you see there, Envy is not giving anything at all. All of them out towards this B main.
They can have a fade ult as well next round.
The 3-2-1 on
Dude,
that
honestly, Glyph
staircase,
should
a
just
very
run at them here.
Standard Sunset post-plant scenario when Sunset was first introduced.
When does he realize that they've won the round?
Ends up being a very clean round for Envy.
If you can find them,
the
he's so far
entry,
away, but
and
I don't want
MIBR
to see
was
that
not ready for that fast tempo.
he's knowing that he should be hunting.
I think it comes down, the question is, how do you want to fight now on to Envy? If they're playing all of those players in front of that B main, that means that they're not afraid of any like triple flanks. The turret's never being broken from the chamber, so they could just play off-site or within. They don't have to fully push forward anymore. And you've seen how it resulted into some good rounds in a post-plan for Envy.
This was nice over towards market though. The util dump's good, man.
Yeah, that's a great point. There
Util
just
dump's
hasn't
real good.
been a lurk. I mean, this one might favor itself too, with Tex on the A side of the map
God,
by
America's
himself if he doesn't
existed.
hear noise right away. But
Hey, we've been watching some American
Envy,
games.
they only have to look forward right now to see what the fight will be.
Will the Barcelona
Demon
game
One.
start earlier? Probably.
There's a keyboard back.
I'm not sure.
What did he do? Tech pause. We'll figure that out in a moment. He has been absolutely frying as well. I think a lot of people online as well singing his praise. And if you look back,
Don't start looking at the PC, boss,
cast
please.
your mind back to 2023
Not
playoffs
the PC.
with EG. Those first 2 series, Demon One performed very similar to the way he's performing now on that run EG made through the playoffs with these plus 17, plus 29 games, plus 30
What do you
series
reckon?
overall.
Is that a long one?
Absolutely dominating the server, and he's
be a long
found
one.
that demon form again.
And Envy has found a form. not only on Demon 1, but going back into play-ins. Again, when it comes down to the matchup against M80, everybody has written off Envy. They were basically failing at kickoff. They were failing going into stage 1 as well, and then stage 2. It's
Cleaning
like,
the floor. You're supposed to more than the floor.
A new IGL coming through. We have Glyph coming in, but they were still having like a lot of comms issues or whatnot. And then finally coming into the play-ins with this compositional change and getting that win over M80, which is probably the best team that we had in Challengers.
That's what Kesnet said, yeah.
Yeah, what, 13-0? I think that Nismo was mentioning that they went into Challengers into play-ins, and unfortunately, even M80
you guys can look at this for a little bit. I'll make it,
but that win for Envy over M80 is that confidence that was needed for that team.
Make sure I don't leak anything.
Allow for them to beat such a powerhouse in Sentinels as well, who were recently almost finding their form until they got knocked down here. So
starting,
man, this is looking really good for the form of Envy going into this matchup against MIBR, and you can see it.
Sure, you want to visit?
Where they currently have the lead to as well.
Yeah, you get Knights getting beaten.
Dude, fist bumps coming in, bro. We're about to look at the document, man.
On the stage, knowing that everything's working out.
Free agent document
is what they wanted. 11-8 for him on top as Phoenix right now. Is
they're bringing
that Neon Phoenix composition to MIBR, who's been playing that comp. Kind of trying to find a way through timeouts to get back in, but Envy stole that first timeout. Fraud.
You ready?
And Envy took the round.
Free agents.
Yeah, we will see as we head back into the matchup here. To get
it does include some coaches. Oh man,
just a few more rounds.
Here's a little taster though. That's America's.
It's that post-plant retake. They had
a lot of players. Again, 117 players out of 180. That's a lot.
Spell good things for the second
Free agents. I will say that some of them I think are on a contract now. Maybe like.
Takes a mid control
maybe
at the
like
same time.
5.
You already see a ping coming out from MIBR.
5
just at
that on
that spot,
him.
so they are wary of this position.
Gonna explode right into the fight. Kesnet and Rossi. Oh, they just
didn't Leaf just resign? Yeah, stuff like that. I think there's a couple of Heretics players, a couple of G2 players that just resigned.
Zeno now trying to actually anchor the site by himself. Goes for 1 kill here. Gonna play the back and forth. It works out for Kesnet this time as he slides safe into
default reviews, man. Look at you go, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted as well.
It's a 1v4.
Not much to produce.
Chat, you know what to do. Like order spam. If you got gifted, please that. Default reviews,
like,
say
okay,
thank
well,
you.
my team just instantly died. What do I do?
Thank you so much for doing that,
that's where you got a little bit of a flack from.
I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that.
The scoreboard Stevens. But at the end of the day, it still comes to MIBR was trying to make a play. You know, you're
in advance
you're in
and
a
then
tech
this.
pause. You're falling
That's
behind
so nice,
by 2.
man. Thank you so much for doing that.
You're also trying to break the momentum and the push here that Envy's trying to do by going through that smoke in that B main.
And if you think of his rotation,
in a
he's
giving
like
mood.
flying through
Hey,
here,
we appreciate that, man. Thank you for that.
Instead of even trying here, because Demon 1's going to be in mid, and you're like, wait, I may not want to fight him. I can't go through his trip. And now they find him at A. So can he stay alive? You heard the comms before. They go hunting. Even when the team said, no, don't hunt, he says, but we have to take their guns. Oh, he caught just enough there. But he does not get a kill. MIBR now need this round, it seems like, to get some momentum back before the second half.
Oof.
What can you do? I mean, that was perfect for them to push through the smoke.
Another
fight. And then suddenly it's a full blinded kill.
Insane.
Yeah.
So it was a nice
you got
little
gifted.
read for
Please add
MIBR,
default
but it's
reviews
just
again.
positioning too from
Say thank you.
Envy that was even
no
better.
ads for you guys. And gifted, man. I appreciate you doing that, bro. Thank you so much again.
A fast take or a finish towards the A line, but look at MIBR walking down towards
appreciate you.
So close. Just on tiles.
The million bits, bro. I fell for that last time.
The fight is traded on both sides here. It's still going to be a push from both teams. Is it going to overdrive from Aspas? Overdrive. He knows somebody's in the corner, but he can't get the angle. Knights drops him again.
Bro, they got 8 on attack.
This kid is on
really
fire
good,
right
man.
now as Kesnet cleans up the round and 8 for first.
All they got to do is just set that chamber up over towards A, and they should have good success.
Envy for 2 rounds in a row, just denying the MIBR pushes.
You actually fell for it, bro.
Having a strong start
Fully fell for it.
on their defensive side, and that is definitely off the back of Knights. Rossi, the first point, getting all the information, but how they react after that. Look at how they're always playing off each other as well for Envy. They're looking to continue their prime form of their play-ins.
We'll see if it continues after the break. Don't go anywhere. MIBR versus Envy after this.
Dude, what is this freeze frame? Okay, we're gonna keep looking at the document. You guys are getting flashbanged again, but maybe I should be taking this out, even though it's out on the internet now. But I'll take that out. Where are we at? Dude, EMEA. All of Fnatic. Holy, all of Fnatic. Foot. All of Foot. Free agents. You showing it again? Ah, bro, it's already here, man. It is what it is. Giants. All the Giants. That makes sense with what we saw. K-Corp. Only 3 of them, though. Including Zaysh. Na'Vi. Look at Na'Vi free agents, bro. All of them. Heretics. All the Heretics. Rien signed, Benji signed, so ignore them. Liquid. Nats is going to be a free agent. Holy. Darker's going to be a free agent. Dude, I'm telling you, like, this is what I'm saying, chat. Most of these teams, they're going to get so many offers, like these players, that the teams aren't going to stay the same. None of these guys have buyouts. Pacific. All of Gen G. Like, look at it. All of T1. Dude, the Korean Super Team. All of Paper X. Bro, Paper X might not stay together. The amount of offers these guys are going to get is going to be crazy. Nongshim. All of Full Sense. Not like every roster is going to change, bro. I'm pretty sure every roster might change after watching that, apart from maybe Lev.
This gap Envy has created in an 8-4 first half scoreline.
Foxy9 was on there? Oh, bro, Foxy9's getting offers for sure.
Getting loud out there on that stage. But MIBR, they like to open up here on this A line, which is why you're going to post Demon 1 up here. Look at the contact. Oh, I love the util coming out, though. That's going to push Demon 1 back just for a bit.
It's hype, mate. I'm telling you, this offseason is going to be absolutely wild.
Stay on the flash line, but he gets pushed back. Now MIBR using this space, but with everyone pushing together to keep it safe.
Shout out to whoever gave me the document. You know who you are, but I don't know if you want me to name you. So I'm saying whoever.
Right now, Kesnet with a very nice slide to start. Neon trades.
But it is all public info. It's just in a nice little set area.
This gets tough. Paranoia goes down as Knights looks to kill a few more. What a switchback by Envy here to turn this around. And MIBR,
that's it. That's the map, man.
To flip the site.
They stole MIBR's map. Surely.
Not too sure what the comms there for MIBR as the enter into the A site from Elbow. They had perfect trades and spacing to take over at the elbow side, but then you see just Zekin running out. It should be the slide tackle from Ospas first to try to break crosshair placement here. Why is he running out like that?
Oh, that's nice from Knights.
And then suddenly the other two are just too far behind to try to trade out for the rest. Becomes an impossible task to try to get into the site for a plant.
Dude, because
and
of the
continues domination now on this first map of
smoke
Sunset.
here completely messed them up. Meant to be a split, but it was like these guys fast, and then these guys haven't like forced through the smoke.
Yeah.
The smoke was really nice.
Just trying to do some damage.
You have an idea with
they can get a plant, so they don't want to force on this.
MIBR does 2 mid, 3 towards B main, looking to maybe get a side kill
Beyond,
here,
thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 6 months.
Will get that for himself, and just shuts the door on the market option.
Thank you, the prime man,
for this low buy round.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Team 1 already in position. Okay. Getting a little loose. Kesnet just peeks top here, but he's got help for the rest of the team to now swarm in and finish the kills he was trying to get. They're losing a few guns. As long as they can protect them, it seems like it'll be okay on this.
Stun locked me. What is that? I'm not sure. Is it good? Is it bad?
Demon 1. The push continues for him. I think he only has a W key on his keyboard this game.
And a shift key.
And sometimes a shift.
Shift W, M1.
Oh my
All right, give me the buy round.
Crazy stuff from him. Another big round for Envy.
Yeah, nice little shutdown too. I respect the push out from Knights at the top with Kesnet as well. You've dominated the map so far for the side of Envy. You've denied every single attempt that MIBR was trying to do on that defensive line. Whether it's
do they set the chamber up over towards A? No, they don't, but they fight it heavy.
Barrier drops.
Oh man, it's gonna be a
brawl
on A.
Your orbs up
what guns they got?
Try to just end this map as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's where the 3 guns are?
Added another record between these two teams.
Looking like an instant Omen flash.
Set up for Mazzino to try to push quickly on their defaulting.
Knights is
As
right
the
there.
wall goes down, they
Omen
flash.
Mate, as the ground goes down,
they Omen flash and they still lose.
It does not seem like they can get the entry to work.
How do they not know about their default?
They finally
That's a good
suss
default.
out Demon 1, but the fight's going to continue here on elbow. Mizzino has the angle and gets cleared for the second fight.
Is that not a good A
Thankfully, the
default?
spike made it all the way back in with
Dude,
Demon
maybe
1
there should be a
dying.
camera to let him know
You
to
have
flash.
the
But the
entry
flash
from
actually
Tex to
hit
clear
too,
that
and then
B
no
side. This will be
180
an
to turn.
easy call now for Zekin and Verno to rotate across. Maybe Zekin will stay inserted towards middle so he can watch the rotates and get the information for the team. Right now, they're going to be in a prime spot to set up the pulse plant.
Finally get to see Envy spring back to see what they can do on this retake here with this new comp. They're trying to run the Neon Phoenix.
Hey, Moonlight, what are you
Is
typing
it a
in my
double
chat?
push? Quick drone to
Don't
start.
think I went 30 minute
Still have
time you out.
Zekin walking about. And really good positioning against these two.
Door was broken at the beginning of the round too, so Envy could continue to walk in and surprise MIBR here. And looking at the position, it's a 3-on-1 against Tex on the back of B.
You can create the quadrant you need with that wall if he wants to flame in,
Big
but they're just
recon
going
if
to
he
go for the
wants
flash paranoia. Spraying the box.
Big
Tex
recon.
goes
Where is it?
down. Found in his position. They
does
got to
it
work
after
quick
his
as the
mate's
bomb
died.
starts to tick a little faster. Anchor smoke thrown here as Rossi pushes forward to stave off what is in B main, but he gets taken down right away.
Low HP
And it's
on the
looking like
defuse.
MIBR is going to be able to
Low
secure
HP
the
on the
round,
defuse.
but it's Glyph. He
Yeah,
goes
got
for the
him.
last kill, but there's no time left. It is going to be a round
One
for
around,
MIBR,
but there's no one surviving.
one left standing.
Nice save in the end for MIBR too, just
Yeah,
thanks
it's
to the
costly.
amount of util that was left behind that was still available
And there's
for
some
Zekin
teams in the world
and
here
for
that don't
Verno.
buy this, but
Hot Hands
think you
prevents
gotta
that
buy.
flood back from Envy after they lose
you gotta
Tex.
buy, especially with the score.
Shock darts too at the same time, and I love this look as well. When you're looking at it from the beginning,
Michael
how
Caps with the Prime.
Envy
Thank you
reacts
so
to
much, man. Appreciate the
defaulting
Prime
that
usage, mate.
MIBR likes to do.
Thank you
They
for
like
doing
to throw the fast lanes up there to take control towards the elbow, and once it drops down, you still want to disrespect that wall, take that fight, and because they
Demon
have
one
such
with the
strong
outlaw.
firepower
Look
for
at it.
Envy, they're
Beautiful.
okay to take these type of fights.
1, 2,
Almost got it done though,
3,
but
4.
MIBR stays alive in the fight. Looking for
He
mid
can
control
lock
to
down
start.
A on his own eventually as well.
Mid control, that mid round calling seems to be working for MIBR to secure them that round. And now the mid
the ults
fight,
for MIBR.
Zekin's forced into a spot. I think they heard him jump to this, so a lot of focus now from Envy on the defensive side. Will they stop the
Nah,
cross?
look at that
Oh,
side
Glyph
step.
able to get one, but it's traded out. Zekin
Dude,
here has
honestly,
to
a
work quick with
trade
the
for the
back.
double ults.
They're
That's
just trying to force the
absolute
fight on each side here
insanity
from Envy.
him.
Making a
That
bit of
makes
an error there and
literally
giving
0
MIBR
sense what
quite
he
a bit
just
of
done.
space. Demon 1 also fighting his own demons here towards A. And it looks like they will be able to win it back. Envy, that is, towards mid here. What a chaotic round as MIBR attempt mid.
There was a bingo call for sure. The two players on the top middle, they know Demon 1's on the A side, so you blaze well across, but I thought it was going
I
to be
had
a
to
pivot
double
back
check
towards
that
A,
he
so you
wasn't
play a
in
2v1 on that side.
Phoenix ult.
So it's just a cut noise.
Because it was so
reset
mad.
the round and try to catch some players off guard. Rossi's a little bit out in the open because he's inside of this smoke. He's going to have to backpedal back towards glass as soon as this Omen smoke dissipates. But that gives the window here for MIBR to start walking in.
30 seconds left.
Everybody's has the read perfectly on each other right now between Zekin and Kesnet. The spike going down now. Very safe play to get everybody
to
into
retake.
position
Rossi
on both
gets ult
teams
for
here.
main in 6.
No noise made yet by Envy, and they've made up so much ground to get back into the site. Zekin's actually gets the anchor in the smoke.
Maybe smoke
he's
on
given,
spike.
and they're not even looking the right way. Rossi starts one off, and they're going to now pressure
insta-tap.
towards it. Kesnet with a
it's
beautiful
nice.
shot, knowing Verno's been main all the time. Can Zekin do it? There's
um,
no more. Zekin gets the spam, but he's got util on as
Oh my
Kesnet says
God.
thank you with the 3K,
Dude, they must have
a
been
hat
nervous
trick,
on that
and a
one.
defuse.
Chat, they
for
got no
Envy.
money by the
Just
way.
a light
They got
overcook
eco.
there from Zekin. I don't think he assumed or
It's
thought that he
1-9
was going to be able to
bonus,
get the kill
1-9
onto
loss
the
bonus,
diffuser
300 for the
somehow.
plant. They're
And then you
cooked.
feel like you're in so much cover,
Do we
and
just-
it disappears.
We
Yeah.
just force this, Stingers?
And that becomes the 1v1 here by Kesnet in the end. Nice valiant attempt.
Except that it's 12-5.
But at the end of the day, as much as it was a nice walk-in by MIBR to plant inside that B site, the walk back
That's crazy.
Dude, why is Demon 1 running on
Envy
that?
back into the ace into the
hold
B
strong.
site from Boba just caught them off guard.
Dude, how's he actually missed that?
Wow.
It's insane.
Envy.
Okay, they just accept
11
it.
to 5,
5-12, no,
Vansili.
most likely.
On
You got 3
Sunset
bandits,
here.
1 frenzy.
On MIBR's pick. And MIBR will focus towards the alt orb here. They won't even look for it, really. They want the pressure and the speed of the round to catch Envy off guard. And it really kind of separated themselves in sight, but it looks like it's going to be a safe plant, and we'll get a 5v5 retake here if nothing else happens.
He lost so much HP, though, moving into the site for MIBR.
Yeah.
They also didn't
Cover
plant
some
for a long
ground,
time,
but
so
still,
everyone's
Envy
over
has a
here.
lot to retake with.
forced forward.
Against the eco, I'm so
They
fine
know
with it.
they
He'll
have the
absolutely
guns.
melt
They
them.
just squeeze down on that pressure.
Like
The
that.
MIBR's low buy is going to be the death of them. A nice kill on the
very
lasers.
nice.
Aspas does find a few bandit kills to maybe get himself online with that ultimate for a round to come, but Envy is just showing too strong right now.
So we'll have a 12-5 scoreline on Sunset. Map point for Envy, as you
Hey,
mentioned,
this is
Riv,
what they're
a
doing to
map
teams?
that Envy could steal away from MIBR. And we just talked about here how much respect we're giving to each other right now, too, and always coming back with a vengeance. This might be another start where the first map is going to be a one-sided affair, going back and forth from series to series between both Envy and MIBR.
Ascent is a map that can easily only go one way for
I'm
the
out
first
now,
half.
mate.
So
7 in a row.
with how defensive-sided it is, we'll have to see how that one works out, too. Here we have a timeout coming in again for MIBR. Fraud knows it is the final
Their
hour.
ascent's really nice as well. Yeah, dude, they could 2-0
Envy looking to turn this one over very fast. 17 and 12 nights on top right now. I remember interviewing him back 3-4 weeks ago, and I was like, so how are you playing? What are you doing? He's like, you know, getting the kills there and doing stuff. I was like, so is the team setting you up? And he's like, no, I'm setting them up. And yeah, okay, he was on the Omen, but he was still fragging. Now the team is setting him up, but he's also setting everyone
Val
else
with the
up
Prime.
still, 'cause
Thank you
he's
so much for the
such
3
a
months.
forward-playing Phoenix, not afraid of fights, flashing everything.
Shout out to you,
and just
Tino.
showing
Thank you
up
so
on
much,
stage.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that as well, bro.
We saw here the stats from Demon 1 against Sentinels, who looked amazing in that series. You're seeing him in the role of a chamber is just basically him finding his own thing. I think it's almost complementary of how he plays his Jet. Find your own space, find your own timings, find your own fights. And you
Should be
know,
over.
damn right he's going to be good in the aim. He's a little bit more
Should
quiet
be
on the
over.
defensive side, though, because he's
Fight
not
top
getting
mid,
too much action.
no matter
Everybody's
what.
moving
With these
away
ults, you
from
can
him.
fast flood
So
either
MIBR
side.
is doing the strat of, Demon 1's here. Let's
good plan
just
on this
try
as
to
well.
go for a flood takes here over on the B side. And that's where MIBR also has found their success here on this map. When it comes down to defaulting, pressure on the A side and finishing on the B execute, it is that smoke on the
What is
staircase.
this
Blaze
shock?
Wall, try to stay inside that site
What's the shock for?
and try to fight for that post-plant scenario. They're attempted again. There is that util we just mentioned, moving
Someone's
in now
got to
for
let
that
me know what
plant.
the shock's for.
And this time Envy wants to take the site beforehand. They're still waiting just on the cusp. They don't hear the
What
full
do they do?
commitment yet.
Let them tap the
Yeah, they haven't
spike and
seen
then
enough
double pop
utils.
ults, or
One or the other. Very quiet. Let the Prowler do the work.
They're just afraid here that Envy is going to come back with instant ults because the run it backs available from Knights. Hoping
Yeah.
to bait it out in the beginning, but Envy stays very patient and just waits for the plant to go down first.
This is
it's
incredible
very nice.
knowledge and call from Envy right now.
Love the little jiggle from
Absolutely
Glyph on
absurd
this.
that they can read this inside the mind of MIBR and start to even force the fight back. Numbers up. Now they cannot let go of this stranglehold. And it's
Very
a kill
nice
again
from
for
Knights.
Knights. He takes down Zekin as they start to force
Dude, they
the
fight
issue.
well
Glyph
together.
gets another
They
one,
fight
and he
really well
drops
together.
Aspas as well.
It's a cool round from Glyph, man.
That's going to be the
Little
map for
little
Envy.
jiggle top mid
They
was
come
awesome.
out. Rossi standing up again. Deja vu. It's like these guys
His team
just
fight
never
well
stop
together,
playing
man.
from last week.
Nice.
He could definitely
I like what
continue
I'm
to stay
watching.
up, stand tall, and smack talk all he wants.